guys, it has been a while. I'm well aware of that. I am absolutely shocking at keeping up with things because I have a memory like a sieve when it comes to things that, well, other than things I'm interested in, which I am very interested in YouTube and obviously disability rights and disability and showing people how I live with my disability and my assistance dog. But honestly, with stuff that's going on in my family right now and things that are going on in my personal life, YouTube just kind of went out the window. Sorry, but I am here today. I am back. I am going to hopefully try and post a bit more because things are about to get very exciting in my world because I'm about to start university. Now, for those who don't know, I am on the spectrum. I do have an assistance dog. His name is Jake. He's a Jackapoo. He is currently laying in front of my laptop, so he may come and say hello as I do this video. I don't know. It totally depends on how he feels because currently he isn't wearing his vest. So he won't be... he's technically off duty. I am today going to do another What's in My Bag, but this time University Edition, because I'm going to go to uni in September to do learning disability nursing and social work, and I have got a new bag for that because my other bag decided it was going to fall to bits and that annoyed me, so I thought I'd show you what was in my new bag. This is my new backpack. It's a lovely pretty colour. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I literally got it for the colour because I like pink. I also got it because it's got the padded bit at the back and the chest strap, which is very useful for me because I tend to forget that I've got something on my back, and sometimes I need the extra feedback that comes from having a chest strap. That's a really hard word to say when you've not had any coffee yet. Now, I did add one thing to my backpack, because I always do. I put Pippi back on it. For those who don't know, Pippi is my nickname, because I love the character Pippi, who this is. I love the character Pippi from the book, Pippi Longstocking, and my support workers have given me that nickname because that tends to be, well, because of the colour of my hair, because it's often in braids, because they see me quite often upside down, because that's how I'm comfortable, or crouched like this again, because this is how I'm comfortable. So Pippi stuck. Now this bag is it's from Amazon. It's a kid's, like, I guess mounting hiking bag. It says 12 on it, so I think that means it's a 12-litre bag. And it says right at the top, oh my gosh, I cannot read. Mountain top, like right at the top there. I'm not sure if that's too clear. And then it's got this zippy bit here, which for me, I put a little hearing dogs for the deaf dog. He's called Jax, Keyring, and Jake the water bolt. Jake just heard his name. And then it's also got the big compartment. That's not part of that compartment here, and those keyrings for the zippy bit are one that someone from an online shop made me that says I have food allergies, and one that is just one that I created with two separate things I bought online. One says emergency medicine, and then if you flick it over it says medication inside. So basically, with the universal symbol for medical alert, basically either way, if someone checks, like, or it flicks either side, people still know that I've got emergency meds inside. And then on the very back, so on like the strappy bits, because it's got the carry handle, I've got my epinephrine, which also have got Piriton and inhalers in there. And another little keyring that is fabulous that says I carry an EpiPen. My hands could probably be doing this a lot better justice. It says I carry an EpiPen. And then that's just attached with a pink Kariba. That didn't come with this. This did come with the purple Kariba, but I've worn it out. because I've used it every day, and pretty much with every bag I have to carry my EpiPens. So I like the case, which is from Alamates, but I wore out the Kariba hook that came with it, so I'm now using my pink one, which is fine because it goes with the bag. And then I have a set of ear defenders that I am going to get a new, like, I guess you could call it connector. They're actually for fishing. Like, they're fishing lanyards I use. Currently I'm using a Kariba hook because the fishing lanyard hasn't come in. But I use fishing lanyards to hold my ear defenders on. And currently they're dinosaur ones, because who can say no to dinosaurs? I also have my name. I'm just covering up my mobile number so we don't get any dodgy phone calls. But I have my name on my ear defenders. I also have my name on the inside of my bag as well, because this is not a bag I want to go back and lose. These ear defenders are from Snug. Technically also got them on Amazon. That's where I got them from, but the company that makes them is called Snug. I have 4 different pairs of these headphones. Not headphones, ear defenders. And I don't go anywhere without them because they're so comfy. Okay, let's get into the inside of the bag. So I'm going to start with this pocket because why not? Like, it's literally the first pocket. Might as well start with the first pocket. Oops. Oh, hang on. I think we've got ourselves a bit tangled. I apologise if you heard the dog. He's probably just heard someone come upstairs, so he is barking at my front door. So in the front pocket here I have this little bag, which this is literally nothing of mine. This is Jake's shoes. This is shoes that Jake will wear when we go towards on placement, so that he doesn't get owies on his feet and he doesn't tread in anything, and it just keeps him hygienic and everyone else around him hygienic, because I don't want him stepping in any liquid or bodily fluids. They're just little doggy shoes and they're adorable. Oh, hang on, where's doggy stuck? They're stuck together. There we go. They're little doggy shoes. So he put his foot in, and then the bottom of it is like an actual sole, and there's Velcro. So you'd use the strap and you'd pull the strap around his foot and Velcro it like that. He's looking at me because he probably thinks he's going to have to wear them. He doesn't necessarily enjoy it, but he does like going to visit people, so I think he enjoys wearing them. The inside of it, like the inside of these shoes, is soft. It's like a, I don't know what material, but it's soft. Like, it's a black soft material. It's really comfortable for him, so it's not going to hurt him wearing it. And they come in different colours and they come in different sizes. I went with blue because like the people that train Jake, their colour is turquoise, so it goes with his vest. And I went with medium because even though he's a small dog, like his breed is small, he has a lot of floof, and when he's not been cut for a while, the floof tends to take over his feet, which, yes, is adorable, but also looks rather stupid if his shoes don't fit him. So I went with medium to give them time to grow, and like ability to basically him not have squished feet. And he's got 4 of those, so 1 for each of his feet, and they just live in this teeny tiny bag, which I apparently cannot coordinate to support. There we go. And they have a little handle on them. I have actually hung them up before. It does stay hung up, but they live in here while we're not, like, because obviously there's no point in them going anywhere else. I have this little bag, which is technically a pencil case, but I use it for chargers because I use a communication device. I have another video on that. If I can find it, I will link it. And also a spare phone charger, because who wants their phone to die during the day when they're going to go to university? I do not. I would rather have a phone charger. and know that my phone won't die on me within 5 seconds of getting there, because I've got no idea what my timetable will be yet. I have my blue badge. For those who don't know, I also have a physical disability, well actually several physical disabilities as well as autism, meaning that I struggle with like just walking, being outside alone, doing tasks alone without supervision when necessary, and this badge enables me to have more independence. And I also, in this front pocket, have sanitary products, because being a female, kinda necessary. Do not want to have to sit and wear scrubs and then realise, oh crap, I've bled through them, at least this way. I have a way of dealing with that. No, I do not wear tampons, they feel weird. I have tried them. I did wear them for a while. We don't wear them anymore because they grossed me out. They felt too weird and I couldn't cope. Do I have anything else in this pocket? Other than, what on earth is that? Oh, there's like 2 other things in the front of this. Like there's a little zippy pouch here. And I have cyclazine. I'm covering up the label. This is a prescription anti-sickness med that I take. I also have my passport, because I have no other form of ID and that's kind of necessary. And a picture. This is an old support worker's 2 cats. She gave me this picture before she left. I love it because it looks like Ripley's butt is getting touched by Muriel's paw, and he just looks like, get off me. I am unimpressed, and it made me laugh to no end. So that stays in there along with my passport, because when I need a giggle, I've got a giggle. And then I put the pencil case to the left so that I can then put the sanitary products next to it. The pencil case they're in is just a clear pencil case from Wilko's. It just made more sense than a plastic bag, because then at least it's waterproof and like my sanitary products won't get soaked. I then put Jake's shoes in. They came in the bag that they're in, which was really useful. Although putting them back in is never fun. Thankfully they're not something that tends to matter if they get squashed, because they are literally just squashable in general. And then I put my blue badge right at the top, because I tend to need that quite often. Whereas period products are something you need like once a month. And now I'm going to do this top pocket, which actually had a lot more room in it than I thought it did, because to be fair, I was literally like, okay, did not know you had that much room. Very grateful for that amount of room. So I'm going to put it to the side of me just basically because I have like 0 coordination and I need coordination space. So in here, in this little bag, I just have a selection of sensory tools. So I've got a fan, because I have non-epileptic attack disorder. My seizures are triggered by different things from epilepsy, because they're not based on brain activity. So even though I have brain damage, right hemisphere brain damage, my seizures aren't based off of the fact that my brain is damaged. My seizures are based off of stress and emotions versus electrical activity in my brain. So I have other things that help me through my seizures. I've also got my name and my number on there just in case they go missing. I think because it's a clear bag you can see through what's in there, but I've got a fan. The purple squishy thing, this thing here is not an octopus, that is the wrong shape. It is a, oh my gosh, what is the word I'm looking for? A centipede, I believe, or a caterpillar. I've also got this pink squidgy thing here, which is a pug. I've got, on this side, I've got a little fluffy dog, because I like the texture and the scent, because that was off one of my previous, like, college support workers when I was at school. And then I've got a few, like, right at the bottom, I've got a few, like, stretchy, bendy, chewy type things that make a noise when you pull them, because I like those. And I have a fan for if I get too hot after a seizure, because then I can cool myself down. I probably won't use them all the time, but having them is useful. I just need to add one more thing, but as I don't have the one more thing at the moment, because it is the one more thing's actually like still in the post. I have a little tiny little ragdoll cat purse. Now this has just one thing in, but it was just so that it didn't roll around in my backpack. It just has a roll of dog poo bags in it for Jakey, so that I don't have to worry about them rolling around in my bag, but also so that I can clean up his mess at university if we run out of poo bags that are already on my backpack, already on my lanyard, sorry. So I know that I've got them and I don't have to sit and worry about those. I then have this bag. This is a makeup bag from Poundland. It does not own any makeup in it though, because I just, no, I have no makeup. Actually, I have makeup, I just don't wear it. But in this little bag here, I have deodorant, plasters, yes they are fun plasters because I don't do boring, Paw Patrol, another Paw Patrol, that's Chase, Paw Patrol. Oh, actually I think all of these might be Paw Patrol. I do also have some Peppa Pig ones because I don't do boring ones, and lol plasters as well. I have some face wipes which I can't get out because they're buried right at the bottom. Vaseline, toothpaste, and a toothbrush again, and dry shampoo, some Dettol wipes because I don't know, like when I first get there I don't know how much of my space will be clean, so I want to be able to be like, no, you know what, I'm just going to wipe everything down for my own safety. Because I obviously have so many allergies, I don't want to be surrounding myself with things if I don't have the option to wipe it down. I'm also going to take a big pack of Dettol wipes just like that first week to be able to ensure that I don't get any extra allergic reactions. I also have a spare pair of underwear because apparently one spare pair of underwear is never enough for me. Don't know why. Don't know why I couldn't just stick with one, but at least I've got them because you never know what's going to happen when you're on placement apparently. Just glad that I've got them. I'm also going to chuck his poo bags into the top of this because there's room and because you never know when you're going to need them. Oh, you can see right at the bottom as well, I've also got like a mini shampoo, a mini conditioner, a hand sanitizer, and right at the bottom there is the Dettol wipes. Apologise, I'm looking at my watch because I think I just got a text saying, reminder, you have this appointment on Wednesday. And then the last thing in this bag, more like a little squashed bag of underwear and socks that I'm not going to show because everyone knows what underwear and socks looks like. Is this bag here. This is a med pack. I love it. This is like my third one in the space of 4 years-ish. It's big enough that it carries everything I need apart from my EpiPens, which are in the Alimates case for other medical issues I have. So it also has a Sonon patch that I got from Etsy that says emergency medicine inside, just because if someone finds my bag, I'd rather them know, like, this is necessary, don't just chuck it fucking away, because that has happened before. I'm just unzipping it if you can hear that sound. And in here it is like, well, it's jam-packed, but it's also I don't know what this is called. It's like the stuff you use a lunchbox for. Insulated, that's the word. But it is very much useful. I do use it every day. Well, I have it every day, I don't necessarily use it. This is a spare aero chamber. My inhalers are in with the epinephrine, but this doesn't fit in there because you can't really squish the top of the mouth, like the valve. I have some itch relief cream because allergies are a dick. I have fexfenadine, which I get prescribed due to my severe allergies. I have liquid, liquid anti-allergy stuff, which I used to get prescribed, but the flavour just made me vomit, so, and it didn't work. This works if I'm having like really mild reaction and I can catch it. This is Claritin, or it's called loratadine as well, but this works if I'm having a mild reaction and I can catch it. And then I've also got 2 of the exact same thing, but it's liquid paracetamol because it's how I treat pain when I don't have access to tramadol, because I only take tramadol twice a day. And everything just about fits in this bag. I just have to really, sometimes I just have to think about how I'm placing everything so I don't end up breaking it. But it all fits, and then everything gets zipped up. I also usually, when I get my Nomad, which is a tray from the pharmacy with all my pills in, I will put my newest prescription sheet in there, but I'm only going to do that like towards the beginning of university so that I know it's the most up to date. That way if anyone sees me or finds me and I'm unresponsive or I'm not well, and obviously Jake isn't on that prescription, but he will be wearing his vest, so that'll give some clue to people that I'm not faking it, I'm not choosing to be lazy or whatever else. There is a reason for me just being on the floor or whatever. They know that I have my meds, and they know that there is like something that can help me with in my bag. So I like the fact that this is bright orange because it's visible to see, and then the very back of it, or the side I should say, I'm colouring up emergency numbers there, has an ID card that has emergency number, my name, my date of birth. I added that, it just says name, but I always add my date of birth. And then emergency contact number and like an expiration date for medications. Although I write expiration dates on my meds, like bottles, excuse me, I still like to have the expiration date written on the card that they give, because then I know, and whoever sees my bag knows, okay, I need to exchange this if I've not used it all by this date, and just make it a little less confusing for everyone. So that goes in next, and then on the very top, which is why it's not being put back in, goes my sensory items. And a lot of my items you will see do have these pretty coloured labels on with my name and my number on, just in case they get lost somewhere. Hopefully they won't, but you can never tell. You never know, so I like to have the option to be like, okay, if something does happen, at least I'm going to get it returned. And there is 2 things that I will also be taking to university with me that won't go in my backpack because well, one will actually go in the side because they've got like these side pockets on both sides. I'm just turning the bag for those who thought it looked weird. Look, they've got the side pockets on both sides. So there's 2 things that won't be going in my backpack but will be going to university with me. One is this water bottle, because I literally only drink water out this water bottle because it was given to me by one of my support workers, and it's also a sensory thing. I like the sound it makes in general when there's water in it because of what the material it's made out of, and I also like the sound it makes when I tap it with my nails. So it helps me stay calm. I really do like it. And as you can see, this bottle has been through the wars because I drop things and I tend to chuck my bag around, and it's often in my bag, so it no longer stands up on a surface without having to be very careful. So this surface here is just where I keep like other random crap. It only just stands up there, but it's slanted. However, it will be going in my backpack like that, and I can fill that up at uni, and I can fill it up at home, and I use it to feed the dog water when we're at uni. I will use it to drink myself, because why would I not? And then also, that is not in my backpack because it will not fit, and because everything that I require for it needs to go together, will be this, which currently in this is just my glucose meter, but I will also have hypo treatments in there so that I can treat a hypo should it happen. However, everything currently is in this little bag here because it's insulated. I would flip it down, but it's got private details on the back of it. However, this is small enough that should I need it, I can just carry it. And also David Meowie, which for those who don't know is it's a bag. It's like a tote bag that I've got that I carry pretty much everywhere with me, and that will be coming inside the bag to university with me in case I need to like chuck stuff in it. So that is everything that is coming to university with me, including the dog, but the dog doesn't go in the bag. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will hopefully see you guys soon. Bye!